Hello fellow wet shavers, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Thanks for tuning in today. Hey, if you're new here, hopefully you enjoy what you see and consider subscribing below. That would really help the channel out. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Really appreciate the support. So today I'm going to be using a product that I have not used before and I don't see used much in the wet shave community. I think it's a newer artisan and that's Lather Jack. Came to me yesterday, if you saw my mail call, in this very nice box. And in the box there was a nice note from the artisan, Abhinav. I'm going to say that, make sure I say that right. But it was all in there, and that's a sample of their grapefruit splash that he sent me just to smell. And I think I have to apologize. In my mail call last night, I thought he forgot. He said he was going to send a sample of the Woodsy Man. Thought he forgot it, but it was actually in the envelope that I found after I filmed the video. So I did get that. So thank you. So today we are going with the Sweet Tobacco. This is a new scent. I think my camera's a little crooked. Let me try to fix that. So this is a vegan soap. The proprietor is, his name is Abhinav. And I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am. And they're out of Sunnyvale, California. He's been wet shaving, he said, for about 6 years, but he started selling soaps at the local farmer's market and then just expanded not too long ago online. He's on Instagram. I'll link his Instagram. He's got an Etsy store. I'll link the Etsy store. He has a couple of different ones. He's got a peppermint. He's got a sandalwood he's out of right now, which is what I was actually initially interested in. He's got a grapefruit, and he's got another one, the Woodsy Man. This one's got, I think if you like fir, balsam, that kind of scent, to be honest with you, it's not my personal vibe in terms of scents, but if you like those types of scents, might want to give that one a go. And he's got, I think, another one coming out. So anyways, I chose this Sweet Tobacco, which is a new one. It's got notes of tobacco blossom wrapped in caramel with a touch of honey and Texas cedarwood. It's like I said, it's a vegan soap, so it kind of, I probably put too much soap in here, kind of exploded in the bowl. Firmness kind of reminds me of some other soaps like Dr. John's. I have Dr. John's Flowers in the Dark, that's a vegan soap. So it was a little bit thicker consistency on the soap, but it was still very easily spreadable in my bowl, and I was still able to bowl lather it very well. And then I did get the matching splash. So I'll be trying that today. I'm gonna use the Henson again with a second use Astra Green Blade. So we're gonna probably kind of do a quick shave today. I gotta take the kids to my mom's. Actually, I gotta take my son to my mother-in-law's and my daughter to my mom's. They live fairly close, really close to each other, but my daughter has online school and it's easier to separate the two. My wife has an appointment this morning, so I had to get up a little early so I can get them to the grandma's houses and get to work on time. So, and then of course I didn't get up in time. Just not a morning person, folks. All right, friends, let's get started. And it's the first time I've worked with this soap, obviously. In terms of the scent, I definitely get the tobacco. It's not as sweet as I was expecting with honey and caramel in it. I actually just used Hub City's Red Cabin in the Woods, which is tobacco vanilla, I think on Tuesday. That has a really nice sweetness to it. This one is not as sweet as I was expecting, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying that based on the scent notes, I would have expected it to be a little bit sweeter. It does not say it has vanilla in it or any of the vanilla type scents, so maybe that's why it's not so sweet, but I was thinking caramel and honey might make it a little sweeter. Scent strength I'd probably put at a medium. Oh, and I do want to mention, sorry, before I forget, I want to let Big Dude Barbus know. He sent me a sample of this Dermacol Men Agent Sexy 6-Pack Shower Gel to try, which I finally tried this morning. So, nice shower gel. Not my favorite scent personally. It does come in a bunch of different scents. So if you ever order any Barbus stuff, he does sell other things other than shave stuff. He sells a lot of chocolates, which IAMCDB has recommended people try, which I haven't tried yet, but he also has this Dermacol line, which sells body wash and a number of other different things. So nice body wash. Comes in some other scents. I'm sure there's probably a scent there that I would like. All right, so let's get into the shave because we gotta go. Nice slickness on the soap. Really nice slickness actually, super slick. I mean, the razor just, I mean, look at the residual slickness on that. The razor's gliding over that, very nice. So I'm not sure, like I said, it did take a decent amount of water. Kind of reminded me a little bit of PAA in terms of the lather just suddenly blowing up in the bowl. I probably could have put less soap in there. I've noticed that with PAA, I can get away with a little bit less volume on the soap that I put in there. So this is a 3.8 ounce tin. So I know some folks don't like tins. I'm looking at you, Chris, if you happen to see this. And but anyways, I think I got it fairly hydrated for my first go with it. Smells, it has got a nice pleasant smell to it. I mean, it smells, it's got kind of a fresh smell to it. Not like, I'm trying to think of what I can compare it to, and there's nothing I can think of off the top of my head I can compare it to. But it's definitely not sweet like you might think with caramel and honey. It's not as, I can't smell as much tobacco as, say, the Red Cabin in the Woods or the Tobacco Banal. And I'm gonna wet the face because the spritzer's gone. Surprise, surprise. But nice box, nice presentation. The Woodsy Man, I think if you like fir, balsam, those types of scents, that could be up your alley. Not my scent vibe, but I appreciate the sample on that. The grapefruit smells nice. He didn't have any soap sample to send me, so he sent me a little sample of the splash, and it's straightforward grapefruit, but it smells nice. I do get maybe a little bit of caramel, but not like a sweet caramel. All right, against the grain. But man, this stuff is super, super slick. Like I said, he's a small artisan, just kind of getting started in the online world, from what I understand. So I did purchase this with my own funds. I've been seeing his Instagram posts. I think he started following me, or I started following him. I'm not sure, but I think we follow each other. We follow each other. He's commented on a couple of my things. I've kind of been looking at his stuff, and then we just started kind of going back and forth, and I decided to take the plunge. Partly I was thinking, hey, it's nice for people to see different things on the channel that they may not otherwise either be aware of, or maybe see a new artisan that's coming out and not sure. I just saw one Glenn give me a comment that he just ordered the grapefruit. So hopefully you like it. The splash smells really good on that. It is just straightforward grapefruit, so there's no, and I like grapefruit, so that works for me. I'll be very interested in the sandalwood probably when he gets that back. He cures everything for quite a while from what he's mentioned, so he doesn't produce quickly. All right, told you I'm flying through the shave. We're gonna get on our last pass. The Henson's doing well. I think, you know, I'm not sure how many more times I'm gonna use it. I need to pass it around. But I think what I will say is final impressions is that it's a nice, and then this is the medium, but to me, you could call it mild. So I don't know how mild the mild is, but I certainly don't get any blade feel out of the medium. And it's comfortable. It's easy to use since you're given the blade angle, the way the head geometry is. Probably medium efficiency. I don't know if the mild version, how much less efficient it would be. And then I don't know how much more efficient the titanium aggressive version is. So as an everyday shaver, you know, for the price, I mean, it's I think $49.99 for the aluminum version, which that's what this is, which isn't that much more expensive than like a Mercure 34C. You can get it for 35 bucks-ish, depending on which handle you get and all that, or a Edwin Jagger DE89, which those are typically always talked about as good first DEs or good everyday mild shavers. I would put this in that category. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself dressed, get the kids up, because they don't normally wake up this early either. Get them dressed, although they'll probably go in their jammies. But the soap is in terms of, well, as Ken would say, the soap doesn't perform, the shaver performs the shave. The soap aids in the performance, which this is aiding me very well. It is, because I mean, how do you really measure performance? That's always a good question. How do you, there's no slickometer kind of thing, but this is, I would say, is very slick. Probably not a ton of cushion, which was fine, especially with a mild razor like this. But I mean, the razor was just gliding over my face. So, you know, it's dried out on my cheeks now, but plenty of residual slickness. Anyways, as far as quality of soap and aiding in my shave, I'd say this is a pretty darn good one. All right, I'm gonna rinse. Today is Friday, thank goodness. It kind of came quickly with me having Monday off, which is unusual. Sometimes I'll take a Friday or a Thursday and Friday. I don't typically take a Monday off, just the way our little trip worked this time. And the house we rented was available the days we were looking at. So anyways, nice short week. All right, so the one thing I was saying, and I don't know if this was an accident or an error, but the splash bottle did not come with a regulator on it. So I'm gonna have to use my thumb. The splash to me does smell a little bit different. I don't know if I'm getting a little bit more of the tobacco, maybe caramel. I don't know. Let's see if I can thumb it. Interestingly enough, the grapefruit bottle that he sent a sample in, which is much smaller, and I'm starting some, there we go. Whoa, all right. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Feels good. This is all vegan. I think I mentioned that, right? It's all vegan. There is alcohol in the splash. The alcohol has some nice ingredients in it. Witch hazel, organic aloe vera extract, organic sweet almond oil, for a soothing and nourishing post-shave. So maybe I misspoke. There's no alcohol in it. Witch hazel, organic aloe vera, sweet almond oil. Yeah, sorry, no alcohol in this. Oh no, I'm sorry, there is. Let me look on the back. So it has some ingredients listed on the front, but it has everything listed on the back. So witch hazel, grain alcohol, organic aloe vera extract, organic sweet almond oil, and fragrance oils. So has some good skin food in it. Felt very good going on. It's a nice, pleasant scent. Definitely get a little bit of the tobacco, a little bit of the caramel, a little bit of everything. But like I was saying, this is a sample bottle he sent me of the grapefruit, and it does have one of those on it. And that smells really nice, actually. I think if I was going to get another one, I'd probably get that grapefruit or wait for the sandalwood. So anyways, that's the shave today. So Lather Jack. I did use the Amber Aerolite PAA brush. Forgot to mention that. And I still got a ton of lather left over. So I definitely put too much soap. So with this one, I know then maybe a little bit less soap in the bowl, and it does take quite a bit of water. And just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. The Henson worked well. Again, I think I've said it enough, but nice, mild, medium efficiency razor that's comfortable to use, has a nicely given blade angle to you based on the head geometry. It's light. It is lighter than, say, much lighter than a Mercure 34C, and the handle is quite a bit longer as well. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. But anyways, this would be a great razor for those that like a mild razor, that are shaving every day, maybe need medium efficiency, or a newer shaver that's looking for something that's not very aggressive. All right, everybody, have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and I'll see you soon again on the channel.